Okay, cattle and crops today. Alright, so plan is let's have a look at, let's jump in this. Let's go and feed the cows. And then, actually, we'll check how much it's going to cost to buy some more. Right, let's pull this out. Two more months. September, October. Pretty much. Right, gonna leave that there for a minute. Let's see how much it's gonna cost for some cows. Let me get my calculator out. It's like, I need to find out how much it's going to cost. Right, 680 plus 732 plus, ooh, that's going to be a lot. 748 plus 761 plus 767 plus 795, 4 grand, nearly 5 grand. Okay. Yep. Let's go get let's go get a cow trailer. I've got some news on this game that I'm going to address. I was hoping to see Daz show up so I can actually talk to him about it as we discuss it on the video. But if he doesn't show up, within like half an hour of the game being on, I'll discuss what I found out. I couldn't find any video on YouTube that says anything about Cattle and Crops dev team actually quitting on this game. I didn't find anything about that. So, but I did find some things out, so we'll be talking about that later. Right. Cow transporter, and we want 6, and we want to rent it for about, oh, do you know, that's just peed me off. 24 hours. We don't need it for 24 hours. Oh well. When we've got these cows done, I'm thinking of like checking the checking the field, see how clumpiness, what kind of clumpiness is on the fields. That way we can decide whether we're going to plough and cultivate or just cultivate and sow. I think didn't we plough last time? Can't remember whether we ploughed last time or not. Yeah, we'll check. I think I don't remember ploughing it though last time. I think we just cultivated it. But whichever way we do it, it's going to have to be another wheat or rye crop, wheat or barley crop. Huh? No, I'm not using the steering wheel on this game. It doesn't calibrate very well. But when we get FS22, I will be using the steering wheel for that, because that actually does calibrate properly.
It's supposed to.
Well, it used to. Right. Unload. So we drive down here and back to the load area. Back it in. You know, I actually can't use any of those. let's stop a minute. Mirrors, doors, Razor Roll trailer. Q, Barnum Blue. Right. Why can't I? Here we go. Roll. Mirrors. Are those mirrors? Yep. Left. Wow. Okay. How do we fix that? So adjust. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a trailer, there's the fence. And this one. Still can't see that gate. You're not. Okay. Right, price. Let's buy these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Load. Right, so we'll drive back. Drop these guys off, fill their troughs. Wow, struggling, heavy. They're not even fully grown yet and they're already heavy. Well, I thought he had one, but well, we can't get any Lambos on this game because they don't have one. But they do have a Lambo on FS20. On FS19, 17, we had a Lambo. So, I'm assuming they've kept that in the game. So yeah. And it's the same one that he actually bought. Right, unload. Okay. Our stocks, barn. Right, transfer barn 2, barn 2, barn 2, barn 2, barn 3, barn 3. So let's put that one into barn 3 too. So we've got 3 in each. Right. Okay, let's quickly grab this, fill up their trough. Alright, that's filled that up. Still no sign of Daz. Yeah. Well, this will probably get discussed more than once on the channel then. But I'm going to read something out in a minute that I found on Cattle and Crops. Huh? No, well, I said half an hour into this video I'll tell people what I found out, but I can always talk to Daz next time I see him, and I kind of want to clear up my last video, because like I don't want people thinking the wrong idea if it's not correct. Is there stuff in that? That was kind of weird. Right. So. Let me see. News and announcements. Oh. Oh, hang on. Huh. Wow. Okay. So, it looks like it is getting discontinued, Ems. It looks like it is getting discontinued. On the Cattle and Crops forum, it says Cattle and Crops further development discontinued. Dear community, we regret to inform you that we are discontinuing the further development of Cattle and Crops. Unfortunately, due to low sales figures, it is not economically possible to keep the necessary development team working on this project. We realize that this news is very disappointing for all of you. Ourselves, it is also a very, very big disappointment that and the most difficult decision in our company's history. Over the past years together, we have invested all our energies and all our resources into the project, but now we have reached a point where it is no longer economically viable to continue. As a company, we cannot escape the rules of market economy. Therefore, we and our staff have to focus on other projects for now, from now on. We thank you all for the years you have been loyal to Cattle and Crops. We would have liked to continue developing a complete world of agriculture with you for a long time. Together, we have managed to create an agricultural simulator that is close to reality and that teaches players knowledge through detailed tutorials and missions. This is what Cattle and Crops will continue to be. Your MBB team. So that is definitely coming from them.
Yeah.
Someone's posted underneath this as a comment underneath it. It looks like should be unfortunately in German, but at least something. Community project, Cattle and Crops, short summary, should be continued as a community project. They prepare delivery of unfinished 3D models within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And there may be modding documentation, but possibly not complete. Need to be verified initially. So, from what I'm looking at like that, it's gone. Sounds like a community project might be trying to save it in some respects, but from the actual developers, the game's not getting developed anymore, which is a shame. It is a finished game, but it's not as finished as I would have liked it to be. Now I will continue to play up until November the 23rd. I will do videos up until that point. We will see how far we can get our farm, to what point it can we get to up within those couple of months. But once Farm Simulator 2022 comes out, this one will be shelved and for the time being. I may come back to it as a one-off thing every now and then, but it will not be a stream series of its kind that I've been doing so far. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. That kind of, I was hoping that wasn't gonna, and that what I've just read out was posted yesterday. So I was hoping that wasn't the case. Yeah, that's kind of really, I've been trying to back this game for so long, with my videos and everything.
It's pretty bad that you're not even going to get anything out of it.
Huh? It's what?
It's pretty bad that you're not even going to get anything out of actually trying to help them.
Well, no, I'm not going to get anything out of it trying to help them. I put reviews up on my Steam page and everything to get people back off of slamming it, but now they'll be ripe again.
Verified.
Well, not really.
Well, yeah, they are.
No, because no, I don't think they were verified.
Hate raiders? They think they're verified.
Huh?
Remember the hate raiders that Square was talking about?
Right, that wasn't Squirrel,
Or
that was...
Square, the other one.
What about him? That's not anything to do with it. That was Steam.
Yeah, well, hate raiders can be everywhere. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's disappointing. That really is. Well, I don't know. Let's continue for now. I'm gonna have to let that sink in, because like I wasn't expecting to see that on there. Right, so I think that's supposed to be at this end, right? Can't remember which way they go. Oh, it's this one. Okay, they're in the middle. And they're not too bad. So it's pretty much gonna be just a cultivate, I think. Yeah, I think we're just gonna rent a cultivator. That'll save me some time. So we'll drive over there, grab a cultivator, rent a cultivator, bring it back and start cultivating these fields. These two fields at the side of us. Yeah. That's just knocked me sideways. I was hoping they wouldn't have done that. So no new maps, no new vehicles, no crops, nothing. Because they're saying the sales weren't high enough. I wonder how many sales they actually made. I wonder if there's a way of finding that out on Steam.
I don't know. Depends on how many downloads there were, I'll tell you.
Huh?
Downloads indicate how much was sold.
Exactly. Most games now are sold on digital platforms. There's very few that are actually boxes now. I used to buy all my games in a box, but
Well, go on Steam and see how many downloads it had.
how do I find that out?
Go to the store.
Right. Wow, recently it's got wow.
Find it?
No, I'm just reading some. I'm just reading some fucking.
Yeah, I realize you're still live.
Yes, I know. I'm just reading negative freaking.
Of course, there's only 30 of them.
I found the game, but I don't know how to find out how many was sold. Um. Fine, I'll just try and do a Google on it.
Well, there's the website. And click on.
Um. Nope. It's not gonna tell. I'm not gonna be able to find this out.
Well, includes 22 Steam achievements. There's been 1 million on one of them. Cardio jumping.
Ah.
Right.
Okay.
Insert funding fertilizer title here. 10,000.
So 1 million.
Loose beginnings, 10. Yeah, 1 million cardio junkie. Let's see what the highest of all 22 is. If they'll let me.
Um.
Let's go to achievements.
Global. So if they sold 1 million copies of this game,
Don't buy this game, even if Steam will refund you. Don't encourage the abhorrent act of a publishing company buying out a game that's been abandoned in an alpha development state, and then maintains its sale publishing as a version 1, implying that it's a full release game. Steam should remove the game or force the new owners to publicly state that the game is not and will not be completed. While there is talk of a community taking this over, it will not fulfill the criteria for its current sales position. Do not buy. This was 13th. Don't buy. Developers have abandoned the game. The only announcement the English fan base got was the end of the short live stream that has now been taken down. The game is severely unfinished. There's 1,499 reviews. Purchase type all 1,499.
wow, so many negative reviews.
400.
Yeah. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Rent. Which one shall I rent? This one. And we'll rent it for 6 hours. Oh, that's not. Well,
Usually it says how many downloads it's had.
huh?
Usually it says how many downloads it's had. That's not right, it doesn't.
It hasn't. Yeah, there hasn't. There's no. I think it's got to have had at least 1 million if there's been 1 million achievements on.
As you sow, so shall you reap, 500. As straight as an arrow, 500.
Hmm. What gets me right is what other projects they could even be working on. This is the only game that this company's ever made. Yeah, exactly.
They did like Daz said, cash cow.
They've cash cowed it. Yeah. So I'm not going to recommend anybody buy this now.
I wouldn't.
For the sheer fact that
Go in there and change your review as well.
well,
Just add on to the top, at the top of it.
well, I'll be looking at. I'll be looking into my own review later. But yeah.
That's not nice.
It's playable. At least it's playable, and I have had some hours of gameplay. Well, I didn't. That's only actually that's only recent. So nobody buy this game now. It's pretty much. Well, yeah, that's basically all I can recommend at the moment. That's the only freaking company that actually, apart from the fact, well, I still think they should be developing better. There should be this, even Giant should be developing their game better. But they're the only company I've seen that actually outlast everything else. You will get enjoyment out of this game, but if they're not going to develop it, then you might want to think twice about buying it. Like I say, I've had plenty of enjoyment out of this game. In fact, I've got currently, let's see, library. 630 hours in it. So, like I said, I've had pretty good hours on it. But most of those actually hours, if you think about it, don't really count, because a lot of it was played while it was still in development. In my opinion, it's still in development. I think this is what, in my opinion, what happened is they launched it, or tried to launch it, too soon, because the game isn't finished. It really isn't finished. They've tried to put a version 1.0 out and hoped that it would sell. Problem with doing that crap is you try to sell something that's not unfinished as a full-fledged game. The people who buy this are going to say this isn't a fully fledged game. They're going to get YouTubers to YouTube it and say, look, this isn't a fully fledged game, don't buy this. Because of that, I think they made a big mistake. They should not have launched it as a full game. They should have kept it as an early access. They should have said, right, we're still working on getting this into a fully fledged, fleshed out game, and maybe cut back on staff. I don't know. I can't say much for the company, but they could have cut back on staff and taken it down to what, maybe 2 or 3 people. I don't know how many they've got, but yeah, it's a difficult thing to process. Yeah, I'm just about wrapping up. I'm gonna get to end of this field and wrap it up. So yeah, I think personally, avoid buying it. Wait until November. Pre-order the new FS22 if you really want to play a farm game. This game, you could get it right now. I think it's on sale or cheap right now, but yeah, it's not going to get any better. Hopefully it won't get any worse if the community get hold of it, because as soon as they start tampering with it, it may get worse. So yeah, anyway, that's basically it. We'll probably play this until FS22 comes out, and then it will get shelved. Like I said, we'll see how far I can get with it before I start playing the new game. I'm kind of looking forward to that now, especially the fact that this isn't going to go anywhere now, which is a disappointment. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, or the rest of your weekend. Until next Thursday, you all have a wonderful week.